science, we've been talking about like the human body and different systems in your body. Can anybody give me some examples of different like system communities that work together in your body?
Respiratory system.
Respiratory, good job. That's one. Does anybody have any other examples?
Digestive.
Digestive, good job. Let's see.
Nervous.
Nervous, all right. There's still one more.
Cardiovascular.
Cardiovascular and your circulatory system, and that's what we're going to be focusing on today. We've been learning about all of them and all the systems and how they work together. And today we're going to focus on organs in certain systems. So we're going to focus on your heart today. Can anybody tell me what your heart does for your body?
It moves blood.
It pumps blood, good job. Can you live without a heartbeat?
No.
No, not at all, right? Okay. Well, today, can anybody tell me what your pulse is?
This one.
Okay. And
This one.
you're right. Actually, you can find it in your neck or in your wrist. Both of you guys are right. So what exactly do you think a pulse is? If it has to do with your heart, what do you think it is?
Your heartbeat.
Right. It keeps track of your heartbeat. So let's see. What is a way that you can maybe keep track of your heartbeat or your pulse? Like how would you? Right. You would count. Okay. So for our experiment today, we're going to find out what your all's pulses are. So the first thing that we need to know is, does anybody know what a resting heart rate would be? Or anybody have any clues? We haven't talked about it yet. So, Caitlin.
Would that be like when I'm sitting right here?
Right, when you haven't done any activity and you're just kind of in your normal daily just resting routine, you're relaxing, that's what your resting heart rate is. Good job, Caitlin. Let's see, okay, for today, we are going to find each one of your all's resting heart rates. And so we're going to think, how many pulses do you think your body will produce in 1 minute? So you have to think about it. In 1 whole minute, how many pulses do you guys think? You guys have an estimate or a guess? If you haven't done
62.
62, okay.
63.
63. All right, go ahead and write your all's. Go ahead and write your hypothesis down of what you think you all are going to have in your 1 minute. And everybody's done. Just look back up here at me. All right, good job, you guys. We are going to go ahead and start working on our experiment, and you guys are all going to be in groups. Okay, and you're going to have 4 jobs. One person is going to be a patient, and the patient is going to be whoever's heart rate is getting taken. The observer is going to keep count of the person's heart rate, and the timekeeper is going to be in charge of timing our experiment, and the recorder is going to write down all of the information we gathered during this experiment. Okay, so who wants to be the patient first? Carrie, okay, you can be the patient. Who would like to be the observer?
Somebody watch me.
The observer, okay. And what about the timekeeper or the recorder? Which one would you guys like to be? Timekeeper, so you'll be the recorder first. But we're all going to get to do every job, so it's okay. And you guys will all take turns, and we'll all get to experience it, all right? So let's see. The first thing that we need to do is I want whoever our patient is to come stand up here by me. Nice job, Carrie. All right. For this, we're actually going to try to take your all's pulse from your neck. So, in order to do that, I want everybody to practice really quick. Take 2 fingers and try to find your pulse on your neck. It's going to be like right underneath your jawbone, kind of where your neck and jaw connect right here. Has everybody felt it? Found it? All right, good job. Okay, now in order for this experiment to work really well, we're going to use clay and straws to keep track of your all's heartbeat. So, for an example, Carrie's going to have to lay on the floor. So Carrie, if you'll lay down on your side on the floor. So the patient's going to lay on the floor. And you all, whenever you are the observer and you're going to be tracking your heart rate, so now you're going to be the observer this time, I want you to come up and grab your materials. On your list, you need a straw, and you need 1 block of clay. Okay, now, if you read your directions, what you guys are going to do, you all are going to have to try to mold one of your things of clay into a small, like round, kind of flat circle. All right, so if you want to work on that, and when you get it pretty close It's going to look kind of roughly like this. It can look a little bit different. It's okay. It just needs to be kind of thinner because you're going to be able to use it to find Carrie's pulse. Okay, so you're going to have your patient on the floor. And this means you guys are going to all have to be really good about cooperating with each other. And you guys are going to have to like kind of be near each other. So if you guys have problems with people touching you, just let me know and we'll take care of it, okay? But, okay, so you're going to go down to your patient and you're going to ask your patient where their pulse is. So, Carrie, where's your pulse?
It's right here.
Okay, you can feel it? Okay, I can feel it. So, whenever will you put your hand on your pulse for me, please?
Is this spot enough?
Yes, good job. Okay, so.
Like surgery.
Okay, so, not yet. Oh my God. If you read your directions, you can see that at first, we need to put the clay on the pulse. So you need to put the clay on Kira's neck wherever her pulse is.
Is that where your pulse is?
Okay, and make sure that's where it is. Okay, and you just try to mold it to her neck. Don't like push it, just kind of bend it down and put it where it is. Okay, and then that should be good. And
Okay.
like if we need to try to mold it here, and then you're gonna, the next step in your directions is to place a straw right in the center. But be careful, don't push it into
arteries.
your neck. Okay.
How far do you push it down?
Oh my God!
That's all I did. It's
You just put it on the surface. It doesn't have to go very far. Okay, now as the observer, I'll show you guys. You all are you're gonna have to lay down, okay? And I want you guys to lay on your stomach, right next to your partner, and you're gonna look. Quick, here, okay. And so you're gonna lay next to your partner, and you can see every time that the pulse moves, the straw ticks. And like moves, and you can see it moving. Can you see that, Maggie? I can see it. You don't have to move.
No.
Okay.
I can see from back here.
See,
Yeah.
it's gonna move. So every time it moves, you're gonna count the tick every
Okay.
single time. So I'm gonna need, who's my timekeeper again? Okay, so Caitlin, I'm gonna need you to keep time with our lovely stopwatch that you have that I gave you. So on your stopwatch, I'm gonna need you to put 30 seconds.
That's a cool stopwatch.
Okay.
I'm in 5th grade.
Do you have 30 seconds on your time?
Yes.
Okay. So whenever you say go, Maggie's going to
Okay.
start counting until you tell her to stop. So if you want to go ahead and whenever you all are ready,
Go.
stop. Oh gosh, how many did you count, Maggie?
Woo!
26. All right, you're allowed to get up, or actually, Carrie, stay on. We're going to do it 3 times. So you got 26, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so how long did you time for though, Caitlin?
30 seconds.
30 seconds. Now, do you measure a heartbeat per 30 seconds, or do you measure it per something else?
Per minute.
Per minute. So what do we need to do to that number to get it per minute?
Double it.
Double it. So we're going to use multiplication. We're going to multiply our number by 2. And I want you to write it in your chart that is down there. So Carrie's going to be student number 1. She's the first patient. And our recorder needed to write
26 times 2?
26 times 2. So very good. Record that. And now we're going to do it again. We're going to do it 3 times per patient, all right? So let's make sure that the pulse, that we found our pulse again and it's right. So does it look like it's still working, Maggie?
I think so, yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay. And so that's right. And so now, whenever Caitlin's ready to go again and Ryan's ready to record, we will be ready to go ahead and do trial number 2. So whenever you guys are ready, go ahead and proceed.
You ready, Maggie?
I'm ready.
Go.
you see how Maggie's watching really closly because she has to keep count of every single time that the straw twitches. Right? How many that time, Maggie?
25.
25. All right. So, Mr. Recorder, what did you get over there? If you do your math correctly.
50.
50. Okay. So we'll go ahead and switch roles. So who wants to be the patient next? Yeah. Who wants to be the patient next? Ryan? Okay, so Ryan volunteered. And you guys, so we don't like spread germs or anything, I have enough materials for everybody to have their own, okay? So we don't have to share the same that have been on other people's skin. You understand? So go ahead and grab.
Go left.
Okay, who wants to you want to be the observer this time? Okay, and which one do you want to be the timekeeper? Everybody has to be everything once. So Carrie, will you be the timekeeper this time?
Yeah.
Maggie, will you be the recorder, please?
Do we want to record on one page?
Go record
Yes.
one.
I'm just going to use massive.
Okay, so Ryan,
Yep.
all right, can you find your pulse for me first before you lie down? Okay, go ahead and lie down on the side so your pulse is facing up. All right, and keep your fingers there for Caitlin, your observer. All right, and Caitlin, whenever you're ready, go ahead.
Relax.
And remember
your necklace.
Remember, you guys, make sure that you're gentle with the straws. And be careful and considerate of each other, okay?
Don't stab it into his artery.
That would be bad. Not very, that's not very nice. Let's be respectful of each other, okay?
Am I poking you?
Wait, Aileen! I'm not poking you! Way to be considerate of each other, Caitlin. Alright, let's see. Now, can you see it?
Not yet. Stop laughing.
I'm trying really hard just to remain calm, Ryan, and relax because it's your resting heart rate. So you need to just relax, okay?
It's falling.
It's fine. Okay. Sometimes if it doesn't look like it's going, you might need to
Stop
mold
talking.
just a little bit more. Okay, let's see. And if it doesn't work, that's okay. Go ahead and find your pulse again. And make sure you stay right on it.
Stay alive.
And kind of like,
Keep breathing.
hey Caitlin, how you saw when we did Carrie's, it's kind of bent in the middle, so I can kind of mold it to your neck since your pulse is right between your jaw and your neck. So try to mold it and be really careful when you place it back on his neck. Well, and actually, you guys, if you wanted to know something pretty cool, boys' heart rates are actually usually lower than girls. And the more like active and stuff you are, and the healthier you are, the lower your resting heart rate is.
50.
0.
Okay. Yep. Do you see the little tick? Yep, it's gonna be tiny.
Oh yeah, it's like.
All right, so you have to watch very, very closely. So are we ready to record and ready to observe?
Yeah, we're ready.
Whenever you're ready.
Ready? Caitlin?
Yeah.
Go.
All right, how many did you get? 29. All right, so 29, and what do we need to do to our numbers? Okay, so what's 29 times 2?
Or no?
If you need to write it down, that's okay too, but you're right, 58. Okay, are you ready to do it another time?
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? Go. Stop.
36.
Why is your heart rate so fast?
Alright, so maybe Brian's just a little bit flustered, okay? It's
Oh,
okay.
is it 36?
There it is.
36. Alright, you'll hop up, Brian.
72.
Alright. Okay, so you use that one cancel. Now, who would like to be the patient next? The patient, okay.
I love you.
Who else needs to be? You want to be the observer? Okay. So Max will be the patient, Carrie the observer. What have you all? Caitlin, will you be the recorder? Yep. And Ryan, will you be the timekeeper, please? Yep. It's okay, guys. I don't know where it comes.
All right, Maggie.
Alright.
On your side.
If you find this.
Oh.
Okay, as soon as you find a post, that's perfectly fine.
Okay.
Alright.
All the way down?
Yep, if you can, and try to lay like as straight as you can so she can put it on you and watch. And then don't forget all your materials, Carrie.
Thanks, Miss Mackenzie.
You're welcome.
Miss Mackenzie, why is it not Mrs. Mackenzie?
It's not Mrs. Mackenzie because when you're not married, it's just Miss. Okay, but let's make sure we stay on topic, okay?
Okay.
So we need to focus on finding Maggie's pulse.
Okay. Is that where it is? Yep. I'm choking you.
And be careful. Remember, consider it of other people's personal space, okay?
Oh.
All right?
Sorry.
So put the, go ahead and place your straw, but be careful.
I have a personal space. Okay. Stabbing.
Okay, very, very gently. Okay, now watch and see if you can see it. Can you see the slight tick of the straw? If not, then that means we need to adjust it and place it more on her pulse.
Kind of.
Okay? Enough to be able to count it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's be sure of ourselves, and whenever you all are ready, go ahead.
All right. Ready, set, go. Stop.
All right. What do we have?
29.
What was it?
29.
29. Okay. So our recorder, 29, and make sure you do your math. You got it? Okay. Let's do it another time, please.
Okay.
Are we ready?
Wait. Okay.
You see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Set, go. Stop.
Okay.
30.
30.
60.
All right. Who would like to be the patient next? Okay, Caitlin. Who wants to be the observer for Caitlin? All right.
I guess that's Ryan.
You want to be the timekeeper, and Carrie will be the recorder?
Guess that's me.
And here are your materials. Now, go ahead and find your pulse, Caitlin. And then, as soon as you get that, go ahead and follow directions. You guys should know what to do by now. So try to go towards the front. And it's right underneath where your jaw and your neck meet, right here, your like corner of your jawbone. Did I blind it? Okay, you got it. All right, good job. Way to be patient. All right.
All right, right there.
Someone was there.
Okay.
If someone was there, just to make sure that it could work.
See. And can you see it working, Ryan?
We have some equipment there. So.
See the tick? Okay. So if everyone's ready and in their positions, you can go ahead and start whenever you all are all set.
Everyone ready? Go.
Waiting for it to work. Yeah, double work. Yeah, they had plugged straight into the floor boxes up there. They're screwed.
Which they're not right now. Right now, it's plugged into our Mackie 8. I was testing it because I don't want someone to
Stop.
32.
What?
32.
That would be 64.
Good job, Carrie. Way to know your math.
Thank you.
All right, are we ready to do another one?
You ready?
All right. Go. Stop. All right.
36.
Okay, if you will all bring your materials up to me and return to your seats. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. So, let's check your seat, Caleb. Might be there. All right. Okay. Let's see. Now, I know that. How many trials do we end up taking, you all? Only 2. And to get the best amount of data, how many should we have done?
3.
3. But we didn't do 3 because it's almost lunchtime and we're running out of time, but we need to finish our experiment before we go to lunch. So, taking our 2 trials that we did, does anybody know how to find the average of something?
We add our 2 and divide by 2.
Okay, so good job. If you guys would go ahead and let's share our information first. So who has all the numbers?
Sheets. Oh, okay. I don't know how to
Stolen. Okay, if we can all just share, who has all of student ones written down? Okay, Ryan, can you share those numbers for us?
Yep. 52 for trial 1 and 50 for trial 2.
Okay. What about somebody can do student 2?
Well, they have the...
Caitlin, can you tell student 2s?
Oh, 58 and 72.
All right. And then Ryan, can you tell student 3s?
Yep. 58 and 60.
All right. And does anybody have student 4s that would like to share?
I can share.
Maggie?
64 and 72.
Okay. So can we all take about 30 to 45 seconds to find your average? All right. Does everybody have their average done? Okay, let's share. Carrie, what student were you?
1.
Number 1. What was your average?
51.
Okay, so everybody write 51 for student 1. Maggie, what student number were you?
I was student number
3. Okay, so under student number 3, what was your average?
3. 59.
59. Okay, Caitlin.
Oh, 68.
All right, what student were you?
4.
Number 4. So under number 4, you need to write 68, correct? All right, and Ryan?
Student 2 and all 65.
65. All right. So did you guys find out your hypothesis to be correct? Was anybody's right, or were you all close?
One off.
Just 1 off. Okay.
2 up.
2. Let's see.
I was
Okay.
11 off.
11. That's okay. You guys were in the ballpark at least. So let's see. You guys found your personal average heart rate. What do you guys think that your heart rate would be if you all, like right now, it was in the 60s, and you guys all found that very easily. So if you were out, let's say, like playing a sport or playing tag at recess or something like that, what do you think would happen to your heart rate?
It would go up.
It would go up. Do you think it would go up? Does it depend on something if it goes up a lot?
How hard you work.
Exactly. So in the activity you do. So let's see. What did we find today? What was a resting heart rate? Can somebody raise their hand and tell me, please? Ms. McMullen.
Like how hard your heart is beating and how harder blood is pumping when you're just sitting around.
You're just relaxing. Very good. All right, and let's see. What would you all consider your heart rate being called whenever you're like doing an activity or something after that? Like after like working out or doing an activity, what would you call your heart rate? It's not a resting heart rate.
Active.
An active. All right, that would be good. All right, so you guys did great. And since you did such a good job and you guys behaved so well, you guys can go ahead and line up for lunch.
Woo! Lunch! That's it! You get those points!